you see this tutorial here, well, yeah, you don't want it. It's trash and it looks ugly. And I feel sorry for anyone who has used this or find it helpful, but to me, I feel like you shouldn't follow it. Instead, follow this one which I've just made, and I hope it was helpful in some way. Okay, so as you can see here on our model, we have got all the layers separated. Now, the 6 layers that you're going to need to add to your model before you rig it are going to include 2 lines. These 2 lines are the 2 lines which will make the mouth form shapes. So they will make the smiles and the frowns. They can be the color of anything, but these will be the color of the mouth shape. The next 2 layers you're going to need you're going to need a red circle, which will be the back of the mouth, basically. So this will be the thing that will have all of the teeth and the tongue clipped into. Next layer is the tongue. You can just do a circle or draw whatever you feel like. And then the next 2 layers are 2 sets of teeth. It would be kind of good if you could get the line straight for the teeth, but if you want jagged teeth, you can do that as well, and that works pretty well. Now that we're in Live 2D, we are, of course, first of all, you want to do the auto mesh generator. But now, after we've done that, we're going to get rid of the layers so we can just see the 2 lines, like so. Now, if we were just to apply the path tool onto the layer as it is, it would end up looking like this, and that's not really what you want. So we're gonna go next to the auto mesh tool, which is the edit mesh tool. Now, when you're doing this, if you have your 2 lines one under the other, you can select both and then go into edit art mesh. And now that we've done this, there's a little erase button up here, and we're going to erase the art mesh so we can redraw it ourselves. We're then going to go to the little pen with a plus sign next to it, and we're going to go around the line like so. And in the middle, you're going to draw a line through the line. After that, you're going to go to this 4 division number, and you can click it up. You can only click it 2 times. I like to click it 2 times. You can click it 1 time and it probably still would work the same, but I like loads of triangles. And once you finish editing that, you'll click the green tick button, meaning now that both of your lines will have the same art mesh. Now that we've got the art mesh, we're going to select both of our layers again, go down to the mouth form parameter and the mouth open parameter. As I'm going to be using I'm going to be using 6 happy mouths and 6 sad mouths. I am going to create on the top layer, clicking this button here, 4 parameters, like so. And on this layer below, 3 parameters. And if I click this little link button here, it will drop down and I will get 12 parameters. Now that we've done that, you can create a separate file which could have all of your mouths in. If you are making this for a front-facing model, you can make the mouths like symmetrical. That's what I would do, but as this is a side face, not a front-facing character, we're going to just get some of the mouths from Gacha Club and drag them into the program, go to the model, and then click add layers to as new art mesh. Now, Now if you see here, we've got all of our different mouths. We're going to move them down to where we want them. You might want to resize them as they may be a bit big, and you want to change their opacity to 50%. Right, now you've done that, you're going to want to start. I'm going to start with my smiley mouth in this corner here. We're going to add a path tool to the top layer first. Usually I create 5 dots. You can do as many dots on the path tool as you want, but it doesn't really matter. Now that I've done that, I'll go to the select tool again and we'll use the path tool to make a smile. Like for example, here's the smile I'm making. So you then want to go to your other straight line and do the same. The path tool doesn't have to be the exact same on both things, but you want to try and get the smile mouth in line, like so, and you'll have a smile mouth. Now that we've done that, we're going to go to our first mouth, which for me is this smile mouth here. We're going to move it to where we want it. We're going to select one of the lines, for example this line here for me, and move down to the next parameter and follow the guide of the mouth. You're going to do that for both of your pieces, and now when you hide the other mouth, you can see you've got your shape of that mouth. You're going to want to do this for all of your different mouths that you have imported into the program, so that you get a full range of mouths. Now, when you move your mouse around in the parameters you have placed something on, the mouth form should open and close. I'm only going to be using 3 mouths for this tutorial, but it should cover everything. Now that we've done that, we're going to get our back colour of the mouse, and we're going to go into the Edit Art Mesh again. We're going to delete all of the art mesh and go around your shape carefully. You can, and enough of this, if it's a circle, I like to go zigzag across my circle because it just helps for the vision thing make the triangles a bit easier. And you're going to click for the vision number, you're going to click the tick, and you're going to go to the path tool and create a big circle around the art mesh, making sure it connects at the end. You're going to have to add the same parameters you did before to this part, and another 3 here. Now, it might be helpful if you put this behind so you can see your mouth, but as you see here, we've got the smile, and we don't really want the back of the mouth showing, so you can size it down using the red box to the shape you want inside the mouth, like so. And then you go to your next one, you make it to the size that would fit the mouth the best you can, and use the path tool to extend it to any parts that may need it, like so, and do this for the rest of your mouth. Now that we've created the back of our mouths, we are going to clip the tongue, the teeth, to this one red layer. So you want to copy the ID of the back of the mouth and paste it into the clipping ID of the tongue and both of the teeth. Now when they show and you open, you can see them. Why is it doing that? Okay. You want to make sure you have your two line layers above everything, or it'll end up looking a bit funny. So now that we've got our layers, you're going to probably want to move the tongue to a reasonable place. You might want to add parameters so that the tongue can move, because the tongue may move sometimes you don't want it to. And then for the two teeth, you're going to want to add the same 4 parameters that you did for the lines and the back of the mouth, so that you can move them. So as you see here, this was going to be a smile mouth, yeah? We're going to move our 2 smile teeth up or down depending where they are to make it, smile. And then when you go down to the next parameter, they will move. And sometimes it helps if you have the layers above to make it look nice, and like that. And then you see here there's a bit of teeth showing, so we're going to get the top 2 teeth and just bring it down a bit, and there's your talking mouth. Here's a little speedrun of me doing all the other mouths. I hope you have found this tutorial helpful, and I think it is better than the previous one I have done. So if you have any questions or things you don't understand about the tutorial, feel free to ask questions in the comments, as I will most likely answer. Have a nice day, and I hope this is helpful.